Okay, I'm going to piss off a few people here, but I have to rant against stupidity. This little girl here was 11 years old when she died a few days back. Her name was Michaela Salt. And she had a very rare form of leukemia that was being treated by chemotherapy. And with the chemotherapy, she would have a 75% chance of surviving. One day she came home to her parents and she said that she wanted to stop the chemo because it was making her feel sick. And she had a vision of Jesus. And that she wanted to do holistic treatment instead of the traditional chemo because it was making her feel bad. Well, I'm sure it was making her feel bad. Anybody that's been through chemo or knows somebody who's been through chemo, and I know a couple, most recently my mother-in-law went through chemo for lung cancer, and it was hell. She had 2 years of absolute hell, but guess what? She's cancer-free, and she's alive. So, this girl exercised her religious rights at 11 years old to not do the chemotherapy, and her parents supported it because Jesus was going to take care of it. Oh, I don't want to swear. I try so hard not to swear when I do these fucking videos. But, listen. I'm not going to bash you for believing in God or believing in Jesus, okay? But here's the deal. Has it ever occurred to you brainwashed religious types that God put smart people on this planet, like scientists and doctors, who can do these miraculous things to keep our children alive longer? Did you ever even consider the possibility that he wants us to use our own brains and say, hey doc, kid's complaining she feels sick. And the doc says, well, she will feel sick, but she is sick because she has cancer and the chemo won't make her sick, but she's got a 3 out of 4 chance of surviving if she takes the chemo. But see, the thing is, too, her parents... This is making me so mad just even thinking about it. Her parents, if you want to call them that, and I use the term as fucking loosely as possible, her parents blame the chemo for killing her, not the fact that she stopped it. So the next time a religious person comes to my door and I don't answer it, this is why. Believe in God if you want to. I don't care. Maybe he's real. But believe in common sense. Believe in modern medicine. Because you know what? There's a reason why people live to be much older than they did before. People make it into their 70s and 80s on a regular basis, some higher. There's a woman that was just on the news from Scotland who's 109 years old. You don't do that without the help of medicine. And I'm not the biggest fan of doctors because some of them are just drug dealers pushing prescription drugs. I've had a few of those in my life too, and they were useless. But they're still better than sitting on your ass and doing nothing. And if it was my kid, there is no way a kid's dream or vision when they're sick would be enough to say, yes, you can quit. I'm sorry, that's just fucking stupid, and it's outright child abuse.